I wasn't thrilled about voting anyway, as far as having to get out of the house, go to the polling booth, and cast my vote. All that wasn't really enthralled or enthusiastic about the entire process. And every time I did it, I always was left with a kind of, eh, that was pointless, but I did my civic duty, I guess, and cast my vote. You know, it seemed like with this, what's it called? The Saviors Act, they're going to try to make voting more difficult for people. You're going to have to show up, not just with your driver's license, you're going to need to come with maybe a passport, your birth certificate. There's more, they're creating more hoops to jump through in order to cast my vote. And at that point, seeing as that getting out of the house to begin with just to go vote and wait in line to vote was kind of just, it felt like a chore I didn't particularly enjoy or see the point in to begin with. I'm likely to just stay home at this point and just not vote. And that's not the only reason, though. The hassle of voting, having to jump through more hoops to do so. That's not that's not just the only reason. Uh, I also firmly am a firm believer in the quote, leave people to their folly. If the majority of American civilization is going to be stupid, it's going to be dumb, and they're going to vote in stupid leadership that do stupid and dumb things, then I feel personally that America deserves what's coming to it. And sometimes the best thing to do in particular situations, like if a home is condemned, the best thing to do is just to demolish that home and rebuild it from scratch. And I don't trust myself to do that. I don't trust myself to vote in someone who is a member of the demolition crew. You see, the demolition crew will be voted in by the American people. And I have faith in the American people to do that. I have faith in the American people to vote in the demolition crew so that they can quickly tear this country apart. They can quickly tear it down to its foundation so that we can finally rebuild it from scratch. And that's really the best way to get change. And I'm talking about real change, change that we notice, change that we realize. You can't just fix a broken stud with duct tape. You have all these broken studs and you have the wall is falling down. And I'm going to vote in a candidate who's going to use duct tape to tape that stud to try to keep the wall from falling down. But that will not suffice. That is not enough. We need a demolition crew. We need someone to come in and tear that wall down, tear that house down, tear it down to its foundation, tear it down to the dirt, to the pavement, so that we can finally rebuild from scratch. It's like we're heading to an iceberg, and one party is going to get us there quicker than the other. And I have faith, I have real faith in the American people that they're going to vote in a candidate that's going to, as an accelerationist, they're going to hit the throttle, full speed ahead, directly into the iceberg. And the sooner this ship sinks, the sooner we could build a new ship. So I'm here for it. I'm all for it. And I have faith in you, American people, to vote in the demolition crew to tear this son of a bitch down. I'm not going to do it, but I have faith you will.